Hi, Dav here, and today we have a new episode in the Art Review series. And today we'll be checking out the work of WenXu Xu, based in Chengdu, China. Oh no, they're one of those Weibo people, the Weibo. But yeah, I think I found their work. I remember this piece. This was actually in my last Sunday special art review episode. Although I did see the black and white version, I think it's here. Is there the black and white version? Oh, it's not here, but they did have like an uncolored version. You do see a part of that here. Look at, oh my god. Right? So apparently it's from this guy, WenXu. Is it WenXu or WenXu? It's from the cyberpunk anime. Oh no. RIP. Okay, so let's go back. Wait, have I done an art review of this guy? I don't even know, but I guess we're gonna do him if ever again. Who cares? Oh, this one too. I've seen this on the Pinterest. I do like the variation here, right? On the top part, the area in light of the character anyway. Lots of line work. You do see those shadows as well, but as you go further away or in the areas of shadow, it's just black, and with your legs, I guess it's actually a more brushy bristle brush, and it's done with like really big bold strokes, so it's a nice contrast to the more detailed stuff when it comes to the head, the upper torso, and like the arms and sword thing. I do like that mix. It's a good mix. And they do like using their line work a lot. It's very thin sort of line work. It looks like they were sketching with like a pilot pen, not a pilot. Is it by Pilot? It's a G-Tech. Maybe some of you have had this pens before. It's one of the best sort of gel pens. The G-Tech pen. It's a very technical looking pen. It's very thin, or thinner than most pens, but it does have that vibe whenever you look at stuff like this. Now, even with something, oh, look at how dynamic that is. Oh my god. The way the proportions are being played with reminds me a little bit of Madao. Except WenXu here likes to use a little bit more line work here and there, although sometimes it will disappear with stuff like this because it is getting more rendered or painted in, but they do like what? Adding in the blacks. Usually you would assume they would leave that out or paint over that eventually, but they will mix both. They will leave in the line work, some of those black parts, and when they render or paint, they will paint it the normal way where it's gonna flesh out a little more. Basically, there's a bunch of values there to make the thing look a little more 3D. So it's like a good mix of everything. Very cool character here. Demon with like a bone sword thing. Oh god. Lots of like sharp points or sharp edges. Damn. The character design is pretty cool here. Right now I can't think of any other artists similar to this guy, but I will try to link them if I find any once this video is up. Oh damn, daddy. So it's a gluttony. So this is sloth being a lazy piece of this is gluttony. Where's the chick? There has to be like a chick, right? The seventh. Oh, lust. Wait, why are you hiding her though? I expected more, brother. But or sister. Who is WenXu a guy or a chick? I don't even know. But damn, it's so detailed too. Maybe Teru a little bit. The rendering style anyway. Okay. So here we have no color, it's all in grayscale, but they do start out with the line work. Obviously there's going to be a sketch beforehand. But after that, some nice sort of, look at the lines, very thin, almost done with or it looks like it was done with a very small sort of technical pen, right? Not much line variety in that regard, but they do compensate or add to that with the shadows, right? The rendering. And there's a slight bit of gradient there as well. Like the higher you go, the less darker it is, right? It's almost like a watercolor painting or wash rather, where one part is going to be usually darker than the other part. And so I guess they do play a lot with the lighting as well. Oh, pretty cool. I think I've seen this on Pinterest as well. So no color, no grayscale, but look at how they're adding that brushy bristle brush in some parts. In like the one part of the pants that's in shadow, and in some parts of the coat, or that sort of a thing you put on the top basically. Some of the edges are darker and it does use that more brushy brush, but everything else is like a tech pen. I'm not sure what is that a signature on top? You know, I'm so jealous of people who can read Chinese or any sort of like Korean or Japanese. It just looks so cool. Like it hurts even more if you're actually Asian. Because you know, when you look at Russian too, I'm like, oh, that's so cool to look at. But I don't feel bad because I'm not them, so I don't feel guilty. But I do feel a little guilty, especially Chinese, because Jesus, very embarrassing. But here we have Hellboy, the classic Hellboy. I forgot who created it, the artist who created it. They do like a more exaggerated style for this character. The one who created the Hellboy sort of world. So I do see that a little bit here. Although I don't think it's intentional. I think WenXu has their own like dynamic style of illustrating anyway, so it's a good fit though. Oh my god, guys, I feel bad. I saw this before on Pinterest, but I was like, this is AI. So I was like, so it kind of turned me, well, not turned me off, because I do, if it's AI and it looks good, I was gonna, like, I still download it, and I do reference AI work sometimes. But I remember thinking that this was just AI, but it's not. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Kind of embarrassing on my end, but it's okay. Ooh, look at this. Very gritty. So it's like a boar being ridden by goblins. And I always think about certain things when I see goblins, if you know what I mean. Guys, have you ever watched a Goblin's Lair? Oh my god. First episode, horrifying. Jesus. What a way to set the tone. And ooh. Oh, it reminds me a little bit of what's her name? Kian? Or Xian? Kian? They did work for, I think they're one of the leading artists or directors for the Sun Wukong game, or Wukong, Black Wukong something. Right? One part of the page is going to be in white, and then the rest has this sort of like background effect where it's like, it reminds me of, again, this old school traditional paintings. Oh, this one's more comic style. I like it. Very grungy. Right? So I think they're combining a bunch of different elements here. Oh, I do like this one. Is this supposed to be, what's his name again? The big guy. The boxer, the Chinese boxer. Was like 6'7" or something. Freaking giant. Oh, this one's more painterly. Oh, it's from the Wukong game. It's the tiger guy. I did paint or studied this guy in the art session series. Is this from, I'm not sure where, but this one definitely reminds me of Kian or Yankee. Oh, what's going on here? Look at that style. Oh, reminds me a little bit of Hue. HEU __. I do like that effect where they add like the drawing, the line work in the background. Oh, reminds me a little bit of a Zach Foreman. He does a lot of mech designs. Although for him, he doesn't like using like thin lines. He likes to use like a little bit of like a brushy pen brush for his inks. So check out Zach Foreman as well. Oh my god, I don't even know what's happening here, but I think it's cool. What's this? It's so diverse, it's so dynamic, it's so wild, it's so energetic. It's not demure. What's the opposite of demure? Meaning, because demure is like modest. I don't think WenXu is modest. I think it's like just out there, like balls out. What? The designs are so intricate and they're so interesting. Oh, I like this one. This one too. I mean, imagine being mistaken for AI. That's such a... sure, it can be a bad thing, but at the same time, you're like... like you've surpassed humanity now. Or something. Oh, I do like the colors here. The black and white version is also not bad, but... obviously, colors do have... I don't see a lot of texture brushes too. Maybe for stuff like this, they will use their texture brushes, but... when they're coloring... when they do include the line work thing... they like to just leave it as a solid brush when they're painting in the shadows or colors. And even the shadows, they're just black usually, or like, kind of like this, where it's just one value, you know, like comic style rendering or manga rendering. Look at that, big brushstrokes. This one has the traditional vibe to it, right? So they are mixing all sorts of... I think they have a strong influence. Oh, what's this? She's hot. Pride. Look at those rats. Even those rats look so pretty. Well, you know, I mean, they're horrifying, but they're prettily illustrated. Oh, I do like the lighting effects, right? With like the fire thing. You know, usually I would assume for like finished stuff, you would like go beyond the inks, basically paint over them, but you can include the inks in final illustrations. I think WenXu Xu does a good job of doing this. Because you can still add color anyway, you know? Although you do have to make the lines a bit thin. Look at this. Let's check out this guy. Look at that. Did I mention Madao? I think I've already mentioned the guy. Madao. Look at this guy. Ooh. Right? This one looks a lot cleaner. What's this? So a guy with multiple arms, but what's common throughout... oh, she's hot. So pretty. Kawaii. So you do see some... oh, why? Oh my god. That's a cool ass painting. Oh, it's so over. Like, this guy can do everything. Or this chick, whoever. Damn, look at the lighting. Oh, the textures. The textures, guys. Well, I've seen this before. So they do mechs as well. Organic sort of mechs. Oh my god. Oh, it's so over. Can we make it, guys? Oh, they do have a very varied sort of style. But I do like seeing stuff like this because you do see the development, the progress, the evolution of their work. Oh, I like this one too. So the badminton shot. Pretty cool. It does have the comic style effect. Because compared to manga, like in more Western comics, they do like to color their stuff more. And it does end up looking like this. Oh, shit. Reminds me of Kael. Is it Kael Ngu? Kael Ngu something? He does a lot of like comic stuff. And I think he also colors his work as well. But I think it's Kael Ngu. NGU. Because they have like that sharp look to their work. Right? Jesus. So if you're interested, check out the work of WenXu. Is it WenXu? Am I saying it? WenXu Xu. They have a Weibo here, so for those of you who can navigate that site, I know I can't. But for the rest of us plebeians, let's just focus on the art station here. And yeah, that's it for this art review. Hopefully you enjoyed WenXu's work, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!